Today, I'm going to do something fun. I think what we'll do is we'll talk about slogans. So today's question of the day is, how can you use trademark law to protect your slogan? So a lot of you guys might have slogans that you use in your business to promote your business. And so the question is how do you protect it? So we're going to actually do a live one. So this is going to be another real life filing that we do with a real solid example for our personal business. Well, we have adibip.com, and the slogan that we commonly use very often in a lot of business settings is protecting innovators. It shows up on our business cards. A lot of our materials have our slogan, protecting innovators. We also have a business card that I think is also particularly good. Here we go. So as you guys can see, here you go, protecting innovators. So there's our slogan. So we're going to go ahead and use this as the specimen. Another interesting thing that we're going to do in this episode is we're going to actually use the TS Plus. So we're going to try to save a little money. We're going to file 225. We're going to do it. We're going to file it from the perspective of the business owner. So if you guys are law firms out there, you have your own practice and you want to protect a slogan, this video is for you, because I'm going to show you step by step how you can use the TS Plus application, 225 per class, to file your trademark. Let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to tsdr.uspto.gov. What you want to do is you want to click on File Online. Now, one thing that I want to point out, if you guys are following this along on your own, I'm already logged into uspto.gov. And so if you're following along, you might actually see that it asks you to log in, but it's really easy to create a uspto.gov account. So all you do is you click on Initial Application Forms, and you want to click on Start Your Application in TS. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use the TS Plus application to save $50. And again, I'm going to do it from the perspective of the business owner. So I'm going to hit no, an attorney's not filing this application. Even though we are licensed attorneys, I'm going to file it on behalf of the company in my capacity as president. So I'm going to go ahead and click continue. For the owner of the mark, I'm going to go ahead and input our company name. And again, we are a professional corp. So it's going to ask us the entity type. I'm going to go ahead and put corporation, and we're licensed in California. So I'm going to go ahead and select California, and our mailing address and city information and our zip information. Go ahead and put our fax number for you. There we go. So our phone number is 851-2566. Our fax number ends in 2284. And then we'll put our email address and our website. So again, our website's right here, and I'm going to go ahead and click continue. Okay, so once we're here, now we actually input the mark. And again, as I showed you guys before, we're going to try to protect a slogan. So the slogan we're going to protect is protecting innovators. And then we're going to hit continue. And then we're going to add goods and services. So again, this is going to be under class 45, legal services. Now, if you guys are unsure, you can always do a search, click go. Here we go, legal services 45. And then we're going to go ahead and hit insert checked entries and click continue. For the filing basis, we're going to file under section 1A. Let's see, I'm going to go ahead and select our specimen. So I'm going to select our business card. I'm going to go ahead and click attach. The file's too big. Well, I broke it up into two. So I'm going to attach the front and then the back. Now remember, specimens show proof that you're actually using the mark in commerce. Now it's going to take a couple minutes to upload because these images are extremely high resolution. Go ahead and I'm going to select the back now. So that was the front. Now remember, the reason why the business card should be a valid and acceptable specimen is because it has my car contact information. So it has a way for us individuals to procure our services. As you guys can see, that's clearly indicated here. Here's our email, here's our direct line, here's my mobile, and it's understood, patent attorney, it's understood that reading this, that would be how you would procure our services. Once I'm happy with that, I'm going to click on return to form, and then I have to describe what the specimen consists of. So here I'm going to say it's a photograph showing use of the mark in commerce. So I'm going to say photographs of front and back sides of a business card bearing the mark that shows used in commerce. Now for this, we have to indicate the date that we first used the mark. I'm going to go ahead and input our date for first use. I'm going to make it consistent with prior filings that we've submitted for the firm. It's January 6, 2020, and the first date in commerce is January 12, 2020. And I'm going to go ahead and click Assign Filing Basis. And while I'm at it, I'm also going to add class 41 regarding education, covering educational content. So I'm going to go ahead and click Add Goods and Services, and I'm going to search for educational content. I'm going to go ahead and select 41, production and distribution of videos in the field of. I'm going to go ahead and click Insert Checked Entries, and then I can actually indicate what it is that we're talking about. I'm going to remove this one, and I'm going to focus on just this one. Production and distribution of videos in the field of intellectual property. I'm going to go ahead and click Add, and I'm going to go ahead and scroll to the bottom and then click Insert Checked Entries. So production distribution of videos in the field of intellectual property. And then I'm going to go ahead and click Section 1A. And once I'm here, I'm going to want to actually, again, indicate or attach a specimen. So for this specimen, I'm going to go ahead and attach our Instagram. I'm going to go ahead and click Attach. And then I'm going to go ahead and click Return to Form. If the specimen is a screenshot, you need to have this magic language that explains the URL that you accessed it. So this is the URL and the date that you accessed it. So in this case, this was accessed on December 14, 2020. So I'm going to go ahead and check out this website, make sure it's correct. So that should be our Instagram. So there you have it. I'm going to go ahead and delete this. And screenshot of a web page accessed on December 14, 2020 that includes the mark in connection with educational, with video content related to intellectual property. And then for the first use of the mark anywhere, again, I'm going to use the same dates as we did in previous applications. In this case, that would be 1/6/2020 and then 1/12/2020. And then I'm going to go ahead and click Assign Filing Basis, and then I'm going to go ahead and click Continue. Now we get to put our correspondence information. So for this, I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to put in our team. And again, this is P03. So then I'm going to go ahead and put our team members. Correspondence is really good because it gives you an opportunity to keep everybody in the loop, make sure that everyone understands what's going on with any particular application, and it makes sure that nothing falls through the cracks. That's very important. So I'm going to go ahead and click Continue. Again, I'm going to sign directly on behalf of myself. And again, I'm going to sign as the president. I'm going to omit my phone number just because I don't want my phone number to be necessarily public record. And I'm going to go ahead and click Validate. It's going to give me a warning saying the phone number is missing, but that's okay. This video, start to finish, showing you guys how you guys can go about protecting slogans for your own business. Again, the slogan we're trying to protect is protecting innovators. That is what appears on our business card and a lot of our marketing materials. So we're going to try to see if we can get it protected. So again, protecting innovators, spelling looks perfect. Again, it's very important to have the spelling correct. You can't go back and change that after the fact. And again, this is our corporation, professional corp, Adibi IP Group PC. This all looks good. This all looks correct. Again, this is your opportunity to make sure that all this information is correct. If there are, for some reason, any issues, you can always go back and make changes to this information. It's relatively straightforward to do so. So again, this is 41, production, distribution of videos in the field of intellectual property. We're filing under Section 1A. For as a specimen, we're submitting a screenshot of our Instagram that was taken on 12/14/2020. For class 45, we're submitting front and back sides of our business card. I'm going to go ahead and click Continue. Again, the TS Plus fee is a little cheaper, $225 instead of $275. And again, for those of you guys that are waiting, don't wait past this January 2nd. If you're going to do this, just do it earlier because you'll save some money. The TS Plus is going up to $250. We did prior videos on that, so you guys can check that out if you guys are interested and curious. I'm happy with this. I'm going to go ahead and click back, and then I'm going to go ahead and check this box. Now, if you guys need to make changes, all you have to do is click Go Back to Modify. You can actually step through every part of the application and make changes. It saves your session. It's really nice. Another thing you can do is you can save the form if you need to save it. Saving the form is nice because then you can re-upload it later, and it makes it really relatively easy to basically restore your session. So really, really good technique. Now, this checkbox is indicating three things. One is that you understand that you don't have any rights to a refund. So after I pay this $450, that's it. I can't get any refunds. There's also no right to confidentiality. So everything that I put in this application is going to be public record once I submit. And then the last thing is saying that, reminding you about trademark-related solicitation. So you might get solicitations from these various companies that unfortunately mine the trademarks office database for new applicants and then send them scam letters trying to scam them out of money that they don't have to actually pay. The key thing to remember is that you're always going to submit fees directly through tsdr.uspto.gov through the trademark filing system. Unless, of course, you have counsel, in which case sometimes you pay your counsel and then they pay on your behalf. But scam letters, be beware. They're serious. We've done episodes on it, and there's really, really good information. So if you click on this link and go to it, tons of information, and you can actually see sample scam letters. One thing to remember is that the trademark office is in Alexandria, Virginia. And so if you get letters from New York, from Utah, from other states, big red flag. Okay, so this application looks good. I feel comfortable going ahead and submitting. So protecting innovators. Let's go ahead and submit. So I'm going to click back here. Again, our mark looks good. Specimens look good. I'm going to go ahead and hit Pay Submit. I'm going to take this off just so that I can make the payment safely. But then I'm going to actually show you guys what the filing receipt actually looks like. So you'll actually get to see that. Kind of cool. Okay, so I'll bring this back. This is a screen that you'll see. You can save your PDF file you can save your receipt as a PDF file. And then this is our serial number. So that is how you go about registering a slogan. Oh, by the way, I'll show you guys what the filing receipt looks like for those of you that are curious. So there you have it. So this is what the filing receipt looks like. It has two really important things. And one is the serial number. Here is our serial number right here, 904087795. That's going to stick with our application throughout its lifetime and even after. And again, here's the mark, protecting innovators. We went under section 1A and we filed a TS Plus. So hoping to save a little money. Everything looks really good. Thanks for watching. And yeah, please subscribe. Please join our YouTube channel.